Now I want you to lay back and get comfortable. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Breathing in relaxation. Breathing out tension. Breathing in relaxation. Letting out any doubts and tensions and negativity in your body. I want you to take a deep breath in and hold it. 2, 3, and releasing. Breathing in and holding it. Releasing it completely. I want you just to imagine that you can feel the golden light at the top of your head. And everywhere that golden light goes, you're so sleepy, tired. And every muscle can just let go. From the top of your scalp, through your hair, warming you, soothing you, relaxing you. Down your forehead, into your eyes, and your eyes can just sit where they are. You don't need to squeeze your eyelids, you don't need to hold them, just let them be. Letting that golden light go into your eyeballs, they can drop back just a bit more. Down into your cheeks, into your jaw, your shoulders, neck, arms and fingers. That golden light goes down your chest, abdomen, hips and thighs, loose and limp. Calf muscles, toes and ankles, decidedly sleepy. I want you just to imagine that you are stepping into an elevator. From the 5 down to the count of 1, you'll be totally, exactly, entirely relaxed. So starting at 5, going into the elevator, and the doors close. Down to 4, so relaxed. 3, deeper, deeper. 2, beginning to remember, remembering to forget which number came before and which number came next. And 1, the elevator door opens up and you find that right in front of you is the most wonderful, comfortable bed you've ever seen in your life. And you will count the steps down to that wonderful, soft feather bed. 10, so relaxed. Deeper, down to 9. And your mind is going darker and darker. 5, 4, 3, all the way down. 2, climbing into that bed, head on the pillow. And 1, you are sound asleep. I'm going to tell you a story about a young child, you. And this child lived in a home and had a big bedroom. In that bedroom was all his or hers toys. And as you look around your room, you can see all your toys. And then in the corner of the room you see a big green dinosaur. And you're scared of that dinosaur, you don't like to play with it. But for whatever reason you can't get that toy out of your room. And you've tried to ignore it and you've tried to throw it away. You put it in the bin and it was still there because You just threw it away. You didn't look into it, or notice it, or listen to it, or ask it why it's there. You just avoided it and left it in the corner. And one day your friend comes over and your friend says, "Oh, what's that?" And you said, "Oh, that's the green dinosaur. We don't acknowledge that." And you continue to play with your toys. So relaxed, so calm, having fun. And your friend is insistent, really wants to play with that dinosaur. And they get closer. And as they start to play with it, you're quite nervous because you've always been frightened of this dinosaur, this green dinosaur. Then they're laughing at you going, "There's nothing to be afraid of, see?" And they're sitting on the dinosaur's back and they're laughing. And you can't understand it because you've always been frightened. How can they be so brave and be sitting on that dinosaur and you're still scared? And they're laughing, they've gotten off. And they look behind this dinosaur and they see a zip. And they say, "What's this?" You say, "I don't know." So as you're now curious and slightly afraid, but mostly over it now, you go and have a look at the zip. And as you do, you become more curious. And as you start to unzip it, your fear is all gone. You're just anticipating what to find once you undo this dinosaur. And as you do, it's almost like it's a costume, a jacket, and it falls to the floor. And standing in its place is a carbon copy of you. And you start to smile, and your friend starts laughing at how silly you were to be afraid of yourself. There is nothing to be afraid of. You've seen what the issue is. It's deep inside you. And so now you can take that, whatever that negative trigger is, any phobia, fear, any negative emotion or feeling that you've been holding into your body, you can now attach that to a trigger and see that on the floor where the other you used to be are as many marbles as you need to be able to get inside this issue. You can go and count them now in your mind. And as you do, each one will disappear because you're not afraid, you're dealing with it and you're acknowledging it. And with each marble, you can say, "I forgive you." And you can let go and it will be gone. I'll leave you for that for the next couple of minutes. Making sure that each marble is gone. And you see that there's no costume on the floor, it's just your own floor now. And there's just you. And as you lay back down into that wonderful soft feather bed and your head hits the pillow, you can go deeper and deeper, and at the count of 1, you'll be 10 times more relaxed than you were right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, so relaxed. Letting go. 2 and 1. You realise that in the past you used to put your worth and what you were deserving of in other people's hands. Every time you look in the mirror, you'll be happy with what you see. And every time you look in the mirror, you will like what you see, and you'll see that you're smiling more. Because the more that you accept you perfectly as you are, that you were born perfect, you were born loved, wanted, so very treasured, that you'll soon decide that you'll accept what you are good at and accept philosophically that which you are not. In the past, you used to be scared, angry, or intolerant, but you see that that was your old behaviours and they are now gone. You realise the highest authority over you is you, and others' opinions can be quite wrong. So therefore you never put your opinion of you in other people's hands, and you'll accept yourself as you are. And at any stage during the night, if you need to go to the bathroom, you can get up and go to the bathroom, and go back to your bed, go sound asleep. And during the day, you'll only eat food that is good and healthy for you. And you're entirely happy to let all of your body's organs to restart now, being completely in tune at the healthiest that you can be. And you're feeding your body with good food. Drinking plenty of water, and each sip of water will make all of my suggestions tenfold. And you'll be so much more proud and strong. And you'll try new things. And you'll speak up when you need to. And you'll be strong and brave. At any time during the night, if you need to go to the bathroom, you can get up and go to the bathroom. Be back into bed and go sound asleep. Your body's balancing as you sleep. Growing, renewing cells, healing. With each breath of air that you take in, you'll allow yourself to fill yourself with confidence and self-esteem. Your body in the past used to get in its own way. And now you've taken ownership and power and reclaim your power. And you are in charge of how you eat. You are in charge of how you feel about yourself. And things will go up and things will go down. Life happens. And you'll be able to meet each one of these challenges first, full face on. And you'll accept that which you cannot change. But you'll always strive to do well. Always strive to do better. And be entirely happy with yourself. And every morning when you wake up and look at yourself in the mirror, you'll love what you see and accept yourself totally and exactly, entirely as you are. You realise that you are not responsible for other people's feelings or other people's inadequacies. You realise that you are only responsible for your own actions, and as long as you do not deliberately go out and hurt anyone, that you are never to feel guilty, and you're able to keep your anger in check. And any time during the night, if you need to go to the bathroom to relieve yourself, you'll get up, go to the bathroom, go back to bed, be sound asleep. And you are entirely happy with yourself. So starting right now, beginning to hear the noises on the inside and the outside. In the count of 5, you'll be wide awake. And 1, know that all my suggestions are entirely exactly and true and for your benefit only. Up to 2 now, you're full of confidence and self-esteem, and each breath and drink of water that you drink will fill you with even more confidence and even more self-esteem. You know that you are treasured. You know that you are loved. You know that you are special and that you are unique. Up to 3 now. Any time at night when you need to go to the bathroom, you'll get up and go to the bathroom and relieve yourself and go back to sound asleep. Your body is balancing itself so that you are in peak physical condition. Up to 4 and 5, wide awake, open your eyes, give me a smile. You are healed.